And welcome in, everyone. As you haven't missed much so far, we're in the first inning, no score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. This one's down to third. And that's out number one.
Batting third.
In now, Alex Verdugo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting fourth. The third base.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Houck is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second.
The next twin up, Luis Arias. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Luis Arias becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Scorched to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seven.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Line, that's a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay in with.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Bogarts has it, and there's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Popped him up. Vasquez has a play, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-2 now.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
At the plate, Bobby Dalbec. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, a base hit in his first trip. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Liner toward right center. Cruz is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High fly ball out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run shot by Dustin Pedroia. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will get there to make the running play. And ready for another chance, Byron Buxton. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Base hit into right center.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and then leading off the inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners?
Play ball.
1-1. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact. To keep this at-bat going. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now in the box, Mitch Garver in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no. Striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now back, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Lined hard toward right center. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Eddie Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fastball.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Ready now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Digging in, Luis Arias. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And there goes the combined no-hitter. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, this is what you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And another foul ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2. Out double. Don't touch that. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start us off in the 8th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Bouncer to the left side, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
The batter, number 50.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
The right fielder,
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. And the count will be full. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here's Donaldson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. Line to the right side, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Bobby Dahlbeck. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco starting things.
Ladies and gentlemen.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 25.
So stepping in, Byron Buxton. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So striding forward now, Luis Arias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Boston were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Austin Bryce claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Barrios couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.